Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Hi, my name is Lionel Rudeau and I cook vegan Provence dishes. Today we are making Carnival fritters. It's a kind of donut that we eat during Mardi Gras, which is the Lenten festival. In my channel, I make you discover Provençal traditional French dishes that I have recreated without the use of products of animal origins. Traditions don't have to be immutable and archaic. While keeping ties to the past, traditions are created or recreated and anchor into the present. This is what I believe. Mardi Gras is French for Fat Tuesday, a day reflecting the practice of the last night of eating rich, fatty foods. Before the Lenten season, a period of 47 days before Easter. The 7 fat days end in apotheosis with Mardi Gras and are an opportunity for collective release. The spirit of austerity, fasting and abstinence that is coming is momentarily put on hold with the Carnival. In 2023, it will take place on Tuesday, February 21st. Mardi Gras popularly is also the day when we eat Carnival donuts or fried fritters, a kind of sweet pastries cooked in oil. In Provence, we eat bugnes, oreillettes, or in the county of Nice, the famous Ganses de Nice. A unique recipe I'm going to show you how to make in this video. I'm also going to show you how to make Fluffy Bugnes, one of my favorite fritters. Both recipes are incredibly fragrant, flavored with orange blossom water or lemon zest. The Ganses de Nice are moist and crumbly, and the Bugnes are light and fluffy. Two different textures that you could serve alongside. At the end of this video, we will do a food tasting with my friend Ben, who loves this sort of fried pastry delicacies. Let's look at the ingredients and utensils you will need to make this recipe. Additionally, I've included a list of ingredients and utensils in the description box. To realize les Ganses de Nice, you will need the following ingredients: 250 grams of all-purpose flour, 80 grams of sugar, 3 tablespoons of orange blossom water, 75 grams of soy cream. If you can't have access to soy cream, you can follow my recipe in the link in the information box right there. 60 grams of softened vegan butter at room temperature, 1 teaspoon of baking powder or baking soda, 1/8 teaspoon salt, 2 tablespoons of icing sugar for serving. You will also need the following utensils: a skimmer, a spatula, a small sieve, a small sharp knife, a rolling pin, a tea towel and a thermometer, the type that can go up to 200 degrees Celsius, a medium-sized salad bowl, 2 plates, a serving dish layered with 3 absorbent paper sheets. A deep frying pan. I use a wok that I filled with 1 liter of olive oil. In the salad bowl, add the flour. Then add the baking powder or baking soda, followed by the salt and the sugar. Give a good mix to incorporate all the dry ingredients to the flour. Then add the vegan butter, the orange blossom water, and the soy cream. Mix all the ingredients together until the flour is almost completely absorbed. You should obtain a shaggy dough. If your dough is too dry, add a bit of water, teaspoon by teaspoon. The humidity content of the dough depends on the humidity contained in the soy cream. Pour the dough on your working station and knead it. Then, stretch it with your hands by grabbing it, pushing it down, and pushing it forward at the same time. Repeat this movement for a few minutes until you obtain a very smooth dough. Place the dough in the salad bowl and cover with a tea towel. Let the dough rest and firm up for 1 hour in the fridge. You could also alternatively do the dough in the stand mixer with a hook attachment. Mix until smooth and firm. After 1 hour of rest, the dough is ready to be rolled out. Roll it out until it reaches approximately 3 mm. It has to be quite fine. The finer, the lighter. The finer the dough will be, the lighter your ganse will be. Then, with a sharp knife, cut strips of 5 cm. Then, cut strips in diagonal of the same width to make diamond shapes. Leave a cut in the center. Then, take one diamond-shaped dough and pass one of its sharper peak to the center cut and pull it delicately to the opposite direction to form a knot. I do it again for you to see how to make it. Note all the dough pieces and arrange them into one of the plate. Place the wok filled with olive oil on a hot flame. Place the serving dish with the absorbent paper in the stove. If you have a thermometer, plunge it into the oil and let the temperature rise to 190 degrees Celsius. Bring the plates with the knotted dough pieces close to the wok. When the oil is at the right temperature, remove the thermometer. If you don't have a thermometer, plunge one piece of dough in the hot oil. If it browns too fast, the oil is too hot. It should be a light golden brown color. Therefore reduce the heat. The ganse should be golden in 30 seconds to 1 minute on each side. This is too brown, so I reduce the temperature to medium-high heat. The temperature of the oil now is good, so I can start to deep fry. I add a maximum of 6 ganse at a time in the wok to avoid overcrowding the oil. Too many pieces of dough in the oil will make the oil temperature drop. When all the ganse float, flip them to the other side. After 1 minute, they should be okay. They are lightly colored, and that's the color that you want to get. Don't let them brown too much. They taste better if they are not too cooked. Check them again. They're almost ready. Take the dish tray with the absorbent paper and scoop them out one by one. The coloration is really good, but I could have removed them a bit earlier for a golden blonde coloration. Continue the same operation until all your dough pieces are fried. And here they are, beautiful and ready to be served. Just before that, coat them with icing sugar that you will sprinkle with the sieve for this beautiful finishing. The Ganses are better served lukewarm, but they can also be eaten cold and they can keep for 1 to 2 days. To realize the fluffy bugne, you will need the following ingredients: 250 grams of all-purpose flour, 1 large lemon or 2 little ones, half a teaspoon of instant dry yeast, 40 grams of sugar, 4 tablespoons of neutral oil, 100 grams of soy cream, 2 tablespoons of rum or cognac, 1/8 teaspoon of salt, and 2 tablespoons of icing sugar. You will also need the following utensils: a skimmer, a spatula, a small sieve, a small sharp knife, a rolling pin, a medium-sized salad bowl, 2 plates, a serving dish layered with 3 absorbent paper sheets, a tea towel and a thermometer, the type used in the kitchen, a deep frying pan. I used a wok that I filled with 1 liter of olive oil. First thing first, rehydrate the instant dry yeast. Add 1.5 tablespoons of water and set aside. In the salad bowl, add the flour. Then add the sugar and the salt. Give a good mix to incorporate all the dry ingredients to the flour. Zest the lemons entirely and add to the flour mix. This is going to give your dough a wonderful citrusy flavor. Then add the soy cream, followed by the alcohol, and then the rehydrated yeast. Finally, add the oil. Mix all the ingredients together until the flour is almost completely absorbed. You should obtain a shaggy dough. If your dough is too dry, add a bit of water, teaspoon by teaspoon. The humidity content depends on the humidity contained in the soy cream. Then pour the dough on your working station and knead it. Then stretch it with your hands by grabbing it, pushing it down and pushing it forward at the same time. Repeat this movement for a few minutes until you obtain a very smooth dough. Place the dough in the salad bowl and cover with a tea towel. Let the dough rest and firm up for 3 hours in a cool place. The dough is ready to be rolled out. Roll it out until it reaches approximately 3 mm. Then, with a sharp knife, cut strips of 5 cm. Then, cut strips in diagonal of the same width to make diamond shapes. Leave a cut in the center of each diamond shapes. Then take one diamond shaped dough and pass one of its sharper peak to the center cut and stick it to the other sharper peak to form a heart shape. Then arrange them one by one into one of the plates. Place the wok filled with olive oil on a hot flame. If you have a thermometer, plunge it into the oil and let the temperature rise to 190 degrees Celsius. I can start to deep fry now. I add a maximum of 6 bugnes at the same time in the wok to avoid overcrowding the oil, as it will make the temperature drop. When all the bugnes float, check the other side to see the color it's taking. The bugnes should be golden brown in 30 seconds to 1 minute on each side. That's the color that you want to get. Don't let them brown too much though, they might taste a bit bitter if overcooked. Flip them to the other side to finish the cooking for another 30 seconds. When they are properly brown, take the dish tray with the absorbent paper and scoop them out one by one. Continue the same deep fried operation until all your dough pieces are fried. And here they are, beautiful and ready to be served. Just before that, coat them with icing sugar that you will sprinkle with the sieve for this beautiful finishing. I invited my friend Ben to come to try the Carnival donuts. Here we have what we call the Ganses de Nice.
From Nice, ouais.
So it's a specialty from Nice, the city of Nice. This one is called Bugnes, and it's different because it's a specialty from another part of Provence. They are very similar in composition, but they are not the same. So this one is flavored with orange blossom water.
Okay.
And this one is flavored with lemon zest.
Okay.
This one has butter, so vegan butter. But I made my own vegan butter to replace it. This one doesn't have.
In what circumstance do you eat this? Because I also grew up in south of France, and I remember the Bugnes. I don't remember this one. But then it's not something you eat after a meal. It's something you eat between meals.
It can be a snack. But when I was a kid, we ate it after dinner.
Or after school? Oui, after dinner?
After school, some maybe, but I remember having it after dinner as a dessert.
Okay.
So I think there is no rule. You can eat it anytime. There is no specific time to eat it. But typically it's for the carnival. So let's try it.
Can I try?
Yes, yes, yes.
Attends.
Prends celle-là.
Ok, je vais prendre celle-là. Ok, I go.
And I take one too. So this one is better eaten lukewarm.
For the orange, c'est pas mal. That's good. I thought it would be more... This one I know it, but this one I thought it would be more heavy inside.
It's crispy. The orange blossom flavor is very strong.
Oh, parfait.
It's there.
How about the rose flavor? Maybe it could work too.
I think you can flavor it with whatever you want. Sometimes they put rum. Traditionally, the orange blossom water, it's from the region, and it was something that doesn't cost much. There is no rules.
And it's very sweet, huh?
C'est bon.
The one I took, there's not so much sugar on it, and yet it's really sweet. And the whole consistent of it is very well balanced. Pretty much in all the food you make, you always have a good balance of the taste, the material, the ingredient, and everything.
The texture.
And the texture and everything, and this is somehow we can feel it here too.
Oh.
Without so much surprise, I think. I will be surprised, I guess, because it's vegan, but...
The Bugnes, les Bugnes.
Ah bah oui, c'est bien.
I forgot about all those delicacies. So this one is different. Yeah.
It's Aryan. It's sweeter. It tastes sweeter than the other one.
This one is quite different.
It's lighter.
It's fluffy, right?
Fluffy. We can see the hair inside.
So he has raised. So that's why it's there's air bubbles. This one doesn't have air bubbles.
So this one you don't cook it in olive oil. You cook it in...
No, normally it's cooked in another type of oil.
This one we can clearly feel the orange flavor, but this one, the lemon, you can feel it a very little bit.
Yeah, there's a bit of it, it's just a hint. Ah, c'est bon.
Ouais, bah c'est la texture quoi. We have a nice experience in the mouth, both of them, because it's very crispy on the first approach, and then this one is very soft inside, but it's compressed, kind of compressed.
It's more dense.
And yes, and then this one is super crispy, so you're just like, oh my god, it's gonna fall everywhere, but no, it's here, and yet inside it's very it's not dry inside. It's not dry at all. What we could think when we see it, and the bean, when it's not well made, it's really dry.
This one is a bit like a crumbled dough, and that comes from the butter.
Ah oui.
That comes from the fat.
Yeah.
It makes it like, that's why the textures are so different. This one is more flaky, and this one is more crumbly. So two different tastes. Which one would you choose if you had to choose one?
I'm fascinated by the taste of the flavor of the orange.
Ah, really? Les Ganses de Nice.
Yeah.
Because it's new also for you, right?
Maybe too. Yeah, I'm less surprised. That's true.
The one is probably the most elaborate recipe for that recipe. But you have to try both, and then to make up your mind, because some people might like more crumbly, some people like more airy and crispy. It's two different experiences, and then you can do one day one, the other day the other one. Carnival is about it's a festivity, so there's no rule about what to do and what not to do.
It's no pressure.
Do what you want to do. Just try and then enjoy yourself. Thank you, Ben, for coming to try my beignet de Carnaval.
My very big pleasure.
And see you next time.
Bye-bye.
I hope that you like this recipe, and if you want to be notified when I publish new content, click the notification bell button below, like, share and subscribe. Your support is immensely appreciated. From now on, bye, and see you again for the next video.